found it. Yeah. Okay, lovely. Welcome, everyone. We are really excited to have you. Spring has sprung, and we are launching let me just go ahead and mute everybody. We are launching a spring renewal transformation because 'tis the season, right? And to get us in really into the frequency of this particular spring renewal, and it really like warms my heart that everybody's showing up to join and participate and share this with your communities, is just like, if you can close your eyes, if you're in a place for that, and that feels comfortable to you, or just come into a quiet place inside in whatever way you can, to just imagine, just feel where you're at in your body and in your life and in your mind right now, in this present moment. Just drop fully into this present moment, right here, right now. And feel your body, feel the sensations, like letting go of everything before this moment, everything that's to come, letting it all go. And in this present moment, what do you, when you start to imagine your life right now, April 4th, what does your life, what do you notice yourself calling in? What are you craving more of? Just start to get the images and the sensations of like, what would make your life just a glorious feast of pleasure and joy right now? What are the things that are blooming in your springtime reality, or that you would love to be blooming in your springtime reality? And go ahead and start putting those in the comments. Let's like seed this garden. Let's seed the imagery of what, because that's what this is. This is a collective experience, and we're all co-creating this. And then I'm going to share my vision of like how this all came to be in this here and now. But it's all of us, right? We've been doing these for years, and this is springtime, and we're all here. So let me get my chat open. Cohesion, systems, scaling. Sorry, it's going really fast. Yay. Impacting the masses, eating fruit and more money. Yes. Community, aligned, busy, building. People who are loving themselves enough to care for themselves. I love that. Oh, I love that. More active brand partners, new clay classes, and milady. Yeah, connection, community, fertile ground, listening to my body and letting go of the social media food camp dogma. Yes. So when I tune into like what I'm calling in, in some ways it's what I'm always calling in, just more play, more spaciousness, more freedom, being outside, close to the earth, whether it's, on trails or the ocean or my own garden, forests, dance and singing and community and feasting and laughter. And when I think about what would it take for me to get there, and I look at my home in my own body and my home in my own house, there's definitely a lot to let go of to make space for everything that I'm calling in. So if you can relate to that, drop a 3 in the comments. That when you tune into what you're really calling in and you look at what's in between where you're at now and where you want to go, there's a lot to let go of. Okay, so there's a lot of 3s. And so I know, and drop a 2 in the comments if if you're attracted to the idea of decluttering this spring cleaning, letting go of things, moving energy in that way, finding new homes for belongings, finding new uses for things, just maybe finding things, like going through your house and finding things that you've been missing because the clutter piles have stacked up. So lots of 2s and lots of 3s. And that was really, you know, we know, those of us brand partners who have been around in this business, we know how effective it is to do an ultimate lifestyle transformation in community and to have that accountability and to go through the steps together and to stick with it because there's other people doing it with us and we're sharing our results and we're being witnessed and people are cheering us on. So why not do the same thing for our homes? Because we already have these systems in place, and why not pair it with a transformation journey, superfood Purium transformation journey for the spring. So that's really how this all came to get together. And as I've been kind of slowly starting my decluttering process, what I've noticed is, because I can get really sentimental and attached to things and be like, oh my gosh, but somebody gifted me this, I can't let it go, it's so meaningful. And I have these boxes of like meaningful things that are just sitting there, is that what I found is that if I actually go ahead and so you can commiserate with me if anybody else has like a whole pile of like really important, meaningful things. What I found is that as I cleaned my home, well, one night I got really clear that we all have many parts of ourselves, and you might have the businesswoman, CEO, leader, you might have the mom, you might have a little girl inside or a little boy inside. You have these different aspects of yourself. You might have like the visionary dreamer, you know, cross time and space traveler, that I realized I could create spaces in my home where when I go to those spaces, it's like for that part of myself that I want to honor and give more recognition to and spend more time just paying attention to that part of myself. And so I started to create these spaces in my home. And then all of a sudden, all those piles of important things, meaningful things, I was like, oh, this now has a home because it's connected to helping me connect with that part of myself. And so there's a space. And if I now create all my spaces and there's no homes for any of these other things, now they can go to other homes and be important things to somebody else. So that's why creating spaces, and if that's meaningful to you, great. If it's not, let that part go. You know, kitchen is a sacred altar. It is the hearth. It is the home. It is the center of every family. So whatever your sacred space is, there's so many ways to create meaningful space and really honor it and like freshen it up and give more meaning to it and put, you know, art or anything that really just helps us be who we want to be, because everything that we're doing in life, we have to become the person that we want to become before we even become it. You know what I mean? Drop an 8. So we can do that by changing our spaces and the energy of our spaces around us and the energy of ourselves as we work and live and dwell in those spaces. So it's going to be a really cool transformation, combining this inward transformation spring cleanse with this external spring cleanse. And we're going to give small actionable steps every step of the way. And people are invited to do it with us or not. Right now, those of us who are most excited about leading the decluttering is me and Amy. But if anybody else is like really excited about jumping on that committee, let us know. This is very co-creative. And I want to turn it over to Erica, who has created the most beautiful website. I mean, we've already been playing with this website for years, but like the new additions and upgrades. We've just like birthed the branding for this transformation. And I was just sitting, I was like, it's our new baby. But you can go over to nourishresetrenew.com if you can do that right now. Can I screen share? Oh, I could, but I'd have to pull it up first. So I'm going to pass it over to you while I pull it up. Wait, can I do that? Can't do that. Well,
and we probably don't have to screen share.
Okay, but it would be cool.
Sure, we can. We can. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us here today. It's an honor to be a part of co-creating a community transformation in the spring. I feel like this is the time of year that actually starts to feel like when the new year really roots in and starts to germinate and come alive for people. And I know I'm feeling that energy of vitality and growth. And it's exciting to talk to people about getting healthy. I think it's even like more enticing to start enjoying all the fruits of the harvest and the green foods coming in to harvest fresh right now. Whereas compared to like January resets, people are still freezing in a lot of the world and not wanting to like drink drinks and juices all day long. So in this moment, we're going to lay out a little bit of what's happening with our group transformation. We do have a beautiful website. It's nourishresetrenew.com. Christina has in the chat there. And there will continue to be a few more edits and upgrades. We're still in the process of getting this to a place that includes all we want to offer in our community. So stay tuned. And in addition to the website, which is really going to be a great tool to promote this, we are working on providing all the resources for this transformation that you can access within our boards. So we have a Legacy Alliance board, and in there's a tab that says Current Group Transformation. And I just got in there 2 of our graphics, one that you'll be able to use for inviting like in your stories or in text or email marketing messages. We'll have a few other beautiful slides that you'll be able to utilize. So there'll be some additions coming, and in there are where you can start to utilize these resources and have your conversations. And then just to let you know a little bit more too of what to expect and some of the things that you can highlight and talk about. We are going to be gathering the group that wants to do this transformation inside a Facebook group for sharing, as well as Telegram thread, a group thread for notifications and reminders and little inspiring things. But one of the aspects that's really, really inspiring and reaches everyone is when we do have like the community forum. And so that's where we're going to utilize the Facebook group. And inside there, I just want to encourage everyone who feels inspired to be part of this to look at how might you feel inspired to be a contributor in this? If you are a brand partner, if you would like to bring your downline into this, if you would like to bring your prospects into this, inside the Facebook group is where we want to encourage you to like, and it will be set up shortly. It's not totally there yet, but we'll inform you and link it within the resources within boards. But inside there, you can make a post and introduce yourself. You can talk about your experiences with Purium, what you might love to offer into the group. If you have any special content you want to bring in there, like classes or guidance on ultimate lifestyle transformations or recipes or detox tips or anything that's really aligned in the spirit of a spring reset with what we're sharing, we would really love for everyone to be a part of that group. And some of our team of co-facilitators and leaders are on the website, and inside there you can learn a little bit more about what people specifically are bringing as like special trainings and offerings and classes into our group. So there'll be live recordings, there'll be videos posted in the Facebook group, and as well, you'll learn more about those in the notifications. But even if you are not one of the people who is bringing one of these pieces of content that's noted on the website, I just want to remind everyone that being part of a community is really the most ultimate fun experience when everyone's really present and sharing whatever is alive for you, whatever you're eating, whatever inspiring, grateful thought you have that day, just to know to bring that in. So that's what I wanted to share in this moment. I'll pass back to you.
Okay, cool. So we have informational Zooms, presentations, the next 2 Fridays at 2 o'clock Pacific. So there'll be graphics in the boards. And I think what we want to do is create a separate boards.
We have, it's in the Legacy Alliance board, and it says current group transformation.
I think maybe we need to create
its own board.
Totally a separate board.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So board's coming. We'll get it out to all the leaders and you'll get the boards. And it'll have slides for inviting to our Friday calls. So 2 o'clock Pacific, and that's where guests can come and learn more. And there'll be other, slides that create engagement on social media, and you can add your polls. And if anybody has verbiage for slides that you would love to see made into the same graphic, just send it to me. And then, we can get it made into a graphic to go in with this. Like I said, it's co-creative. We're creating this. The idea came to us literally just last week. So this is all just happening because it's the time for it. And one idea that came to me, I think it was just yesterday, was to really go all out on a social media campaign. So we're only talking 2.5 weeks to promote this. It's starting on April 20th. It gives us an opportunity to really get into massive action at the beginning of the month. Who wants to get a lot of volume under your belt at the beginning into, the first half of the month, instead of waiting till the end, right? Drop a 1 if that sounds fun. So we're going to go all out with this. And what I want to encourage, kind of a brand that Erica and I started that you may have recalled we were doing for a while, is regenerative roundtable guest calls. And I just want to put that idea out there that if you want to find 3 people and do an Instagram live, that's a regenerative roundtable right there. You have a group of people, pick a topic that's related to this group transformation and go live and educate your audiences. And I just want to see, let's just blow it up with, these regenerative roundtables. It could be hashtag regenerative roundtable for this particular social media campaign to just really get the education out there, but also for people to see that it's a community and that we're regenerating, our whole systems here. We're regenerating our homes and our bodies and the way that we walk in our life. And I put garden in there too, because, we'll do some seed planting. And if people don't have gardens, that's okay, because it will be figurative as well as literal. And even if people plant a little pot and have it on their, kitchen windowsill, that's a garden. So, yay, congratulations, whoever hit UBT this morning. That's exciting. Yeah, and we have a YouTube channel for Regenerative Roundtable as well. So we will be, that's where our info Zooms will go. It'll be at the Regenerative Roundtable YouTube. And yeah, let me see if there's any questions, or if any of our other, if you go to the website, you'll see that there's other facilitators who are going to be providing value to this journey. And like Erica said, we really invite anyone to provide value into the Facebook group at any time. You can go live, you can share your journey, you can share what you're decluttering, you can share what it's doing for you. If you have people in the group, they're going to be excited to see you, not just these people on a website. So it's really an open experience. Yes, we can put this call replay up there. And
did you say on Fridays?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Fridays at 2 o'clock Pacific. So there's 2 of those. Yeah, so we have Monica is here as one of our facilitators, and we have a handful of people, from regenerative detox specialists to sound vibration therapy, to meditation, to movement classes, to cooking and recipes, to all kinds of things. And we are going to do a little piece, or maybe a bigger piece, on kind of like a financial detox too, where we're going to go and like really tie up any loose money leaks and put in a piece of financial literacy to really help us like tighten up our systems in our financial health. So I know that there's like multiple teams in here, so you'll just have to get your information from your crown leader. No, we're going to create a separate board, so you don't need to get the social media tiles.
Yeah. So stay tuned to your team threads and you'll get the link for the board. We'll go ahead and create that today, and then everyone can access those graphics through your team thread announcements.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so if anybody wants to pop off to introduce yourself and your offering or ask a question,
And
we'll open it up. Yeah, Grace, welcome.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm feeling really inspired to do a small class. I was thinking about some herbal infusions that people can do to just, increase like their minerals and just help them feel really good. They're really great to mix with the superfoods as well. Super
Beautiful.
yummy together.
Yay. Awesome.
Yeah, you could do a half hour or whatever, how long you think, live for that.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a schedule will come out as well, and you'll find that in the boards that you can share with people. So in your social media, like Darby's offering, you can be like, wow, I'm going to be learning about remineralization and, herbal medicine that I don't know about. Any of the things in this offering that lights you up, just share that with people as part of promoting into this.
Do you think people would be interested in learning how to cold plunge?
Yeah, I do. I am interested.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Okay, because I got all kinds of techniques and stuff that I've learned over the years of doing
That
it.
would be awesome.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay, I'll do that.
Super cool. Thank you.
Hey, sorry, I could not, I'm on my phone, which I'm not usually, and I could not figure out how to unmute. So sorry about that. I am really excited about this, and I think you answered my question. So there'll be a separate boards. It's not team specific, it's event specific, correct? And is that the truth for the Facebook group too?
Correct. Yeah. It'd be
Okay.
a brand new Facebook group just for that.
Wonderful. That's exciting. And then if we have offerings, is it too late to be included in the website? Do we now just kind of tell you what it is that we want to do and tune into the Facebook group?
Let's get back to you. I'm not exactly sure at the moment. Well,
Okay.
But yeah, we'll get back to you on that.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you so much for your time and attention to this.
Yeah, Erica's amazing at the website design, and it's just nice to really up it with the sophistication. So let's get out there and transform lives, because we all know how powerful these superfoods are.
I'm super excited. Can you mute me? Because I can't figure out how to do it.
It sounds like we can contribute at any point. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that flows, and then being able to add in something around toxicity and how to turn over stones and reduce the toxic burden, I'm sure, somewhere along the way. So I like the format. Thanks, ladies.
Awesome. Yay. The more the merrier.
Hi.
Hi. Yay.
Yay. I'm just so super grateful to be here with all of you guys and to be collaborating with you, Erica and Christina. You guys are so amazing, and all of you are super amazing. So we're all amazing. It's just such a potent time to step into something new as always, but I've just been, I don't know about you guys, but I've been like such in the like cave of winter, and like even in Hawaii, you know, just kind of like, yeah, like unmotivating. And there's just like, I mean, you can even see behind me in my room, there's like piles of clothes I need to like declutter. So I'm definitely on in that aspect, but also just coming together with all of you guys again. You know, some of you I haven't met, but I've been around Purium now for, I don't know, 7, 8 years. I don't even know, time is crazy, but the last couple of years have been a little bit just like cave-like in my Purium realm. So I'm so excited just to come back in to motivate with all of you and to like clean our bodies inside out, first of all, because I mean, I have definitely been doing a lot of other things with Purium, but also like on a fitness journey. So I'm really excited to bring more fitness for those of you who want to do dumbbells if you have them, but also, you know, maybe just body weight, just even, you know, stretching. There's like the little things we can do to bring that movement into our life. So I'm excited to collaborate that. Anything else I can, music, bring my voice in more. It's like all the things, just the spring cleaning on the inside out and together. So I know that Eric and Christina, you guys were very efficient sharing what we're all doing, but just bringing it back to starting with ourselves and then bringing that inspiration out to our communities. Because when we're like kind of in, one foot out, and I'm saying this through experience, it's like, you know, people will feel that. So just really coming into our excitement to join this and to share that with that passion. And, you know, reach out to your brand partners and your older customers. It's like, yeah, we don't want to spend too much time trying to reactivate someone, but reach out to them because, you know, sometimes people just need hand holding. I know I do sometimes. So just like reach out with excitement to reinvite, reactivate, re-inspire. And this is going to be a really beautiful time together. So thank you all for being here. And yeah, I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Yeah. And I just want to honor you, Monica, because you're also kind of like how this all started too. Like Mana's, for those of you who don't know, my upline, and you've always just been so amazing and nurturing, and you reached out and you're like, hey, let's like get something going. And so, you know, the ball started moving and here we are. So thank you. And Monica makes things really fun too. So we're going to have a lot of fun over the next 30 to 90 day journey, plus the 2.5 weeks of promoting. And I was going to say one more thing. I would say just, I know what I was going to say is let's as a group, like, I just want to plant this seed to really like come from our hearts and bring people in who we love. Like if we have family members who like haven't done Purium for whatever reason, or, you know, our children, or, you know, just like, I'm really seeing this opportunity to customize this to really meet people where they're at and just bring as many people along for the ride as possible. Everybody's transformation can look different and be exactly what they need or what they're capable of this time around. So I'm just planting that seed. I personally want to see my whole family get on board with this one because we're going to be transforming our whole home. So might as well get on board with the bodies as well. And if anybody else wants to echo that, just drop an 8 in the comments and we can all kind of like hold that space for our families and our loved ones and those people who maybe like have that resistance or, you know, could use that extra love, and we can just beam that extra love to them right now to open up to joining us for even a customized version of transformation. So bring your guests to Friday's call. Look for the boards for all the information and slides and schedule of events during the journey. And reach out if you have questions. We love you and we welcome all of your contributions. Everybody here has such powerful gifts to share, and this is a place for that. So 2 o'clock Pacific on Friday. The link will be the same as this one, but it will have a different bit.ly. So look out for it. And it's on the website as well. Love you all.
Thanks for being here.